Welcome student. In subject finance accounting, in the last lecture we have discussed about sum number 2. In this sum, the rate of dividend is given into the percentage. So in the last lecture we have discussed that when the rate of dividend is given into the percentage, how can we calculate the sum, right? So in the last lecture we have discussed about the sum number 2. Now today we will discuss about sum number 3. Let's see. The રકમ છે તમારી સ્ક્રીન પર છે. સમ નંબર 3. ફોલોઈંગ ઇન્ફોર્મેશન ઇઝ અવેલેબલ ફોર અ કંપની. કોઈ એક પર્ટિક્યુલર કંપનીની ઇન્ફોર્મેશન તમને આપેલી છે. ઇન વિચ અર્નિંગ પર શેર ઇઝ ઇક્વલ ટુ 10 રૂપીસ, dividend rate 8 rupees, cost of capital 10%. If the internal rate of return is 8%, 10%, 20%, 14%, 8%, 10%, 12%, 14% and 16%, then what will be the market value of share as per Walters model? In every sum, particularly what વોલ્ટર્સ મોડલ પ્રમાણે છે કે ગોર્ડન મોડલ પ્રમાણે છે એ તમને પર્ટિક્યુલરલી સમમાં કહી દીધેલું હશે, રાઈટ? સો હિયર અકોર્ડિંગ ટુ ધી વોલ્ટર્સ મોડલ અહીંયા તમને ઇન્ટરનલ રેટ ઓફ રિટર્નના પર્સન્ટેજ છે ડિફરન્ટ આપેલા છે. અલગ અલગ ઇન્ટરનલ રેટ ઓફ રિટર્નના જે પર્સન્ટેજ છે એ આપેલા છે. અકોર્ડિંગ ટુ ધેટ યુ હેવ ટુ ફાઇન્ડ આઉટ ધી માર્કેટ વેલ્યુ ઓફ શેર એઝ પર ધી વોલ્ટર્સ મોડલ. સો અકોર્ડિંગ ટુ ધી આપણે વાત કરીએ તો સમ વિશે, સમની રકમ વિશે, તો અર્નિંગ પર શેર ઇટ મીન્સ ફર્સ્ટ ઓફ ઓલ તો હવે તમને ફોર્મ્યુલા છે એ ખાસ વોલ્ટર મોડલ્સનું યાદ રહી ગયું હશે, રાઈટ? સો અકોર્ડિંગ ટુ ધી વોલ્ટર્સ મોડલ, ઇફ વી કેન સે અર્નિંગ પર શેર ઇઝ સજેસ્ટેડ એઝ E, it means E is equal to 10 rupees. Then rate of dividend, it means D is equal to 8 rupees. Here the rate of dividend is given into the percentage already, right? In this sum already the rate of dividend is given into the rupees. So આપણે કોઈ પણ પ્રકારનું કન્વર્ઝન છે કરવાનું રહેતું નથી. Then cost of capital, according to this, cost of capital is 10%, right? So 10% છે. First of all we have to convert it into the rupees. So 10% divided by 100 કરો. 10% divided by 100 is equal to 0.10 rupees, right? So જે ઇન્ફોર્મેશન અવેલેબલ છે એનું આપણે પ્રોપરલી એ શું અકોર્ડિંગ ટુ ધી ફોર્મ્યુલા એ શું મેન્શન કરે છે એ આપણે જોઈ લીધું છે. લેટ્સ સી what is the formula of Walter model. We already know D plus R upon K કૌંસમાં E minus D in whole divided by K, right? This is the formula of Walter model. So here in this we can see that internal rate of return percentage is given. So first let's calculate the sum answer, in which the first internal rate of return percentage is 8%. So when the internal rate of return is 8%, then what will be the market value of share? So if the internal rate of return is 8%, then so here internal rate of return is suggested as R. So R is 8%. So first of all we have to convert this percentage into the rupees. So 8 divided by 100, right? We can get 0.18 rupees, right? So in the formula where there is internal rate of return, we have to put the value is 0.18. So according to the formula, let's see. First છે P is equal to 8 is equal to rate of dividend, right? So D is equal to 8 rupees plus R upon K. R means internal rate of return, it means 0.80 divided by K 0.10. E minus D means earning per share. Earning per share is equal to 8 rupees minus 10 rupees minus 8. 8 is equal to rate of dividend in whole divided by 0.10, right? So then first we have to calculate, next step is 0.80 divided by 0.10, it means 0.8. We can get 0.8, and after that 10 minus 8 is equal to 2. So second step is 8, the rate of dividend એમ નામ રહેશે 0.8 plus 0.80 divided by 0.10 is equal to 0.8 કૌંસમાં 2 in whole divided by 0.10. Then 8 into 0.8 into 2 is equal to 1.6 એટલે કે 8 plus 1.6 divided by 0.10. 8 plus 1.6 is equal to 9.6. 9.6 divided by 0.10. It means the market value of share is 96 rupees. Okay. So first calculation complete થઈ ગઈ છે કે when the internal rate of return is 8%. Then second calculation is that if the internal rate of return is 10%, then what will be the market value? Let's calculate. So here the R is equal to 10%. Here internal rate of return is given into the percentage. So first of all we have to convert it into the rupees. So 10 divided by 100 is equal to 0.10, right? So the R is equal to 0.10 rupees. So first, according to the formula, P is equal to D. D suggests as a rate of dividend. So 8 plus R upon K, it means 0.10. R છે શું છે 0.10 છે, divided by K is equal to also 0.10. Minus E minus કૌંસમાં E minus D, it means 10 minus 8 rupees. So here E is earning per share and 8 is a rate of dividend. So 10 minus 8 in whole divided by 0.10, it is equal to K. તો according to the formula હવે પછીનું જે સ્ટેપ છે આ રીતનું છે. Next step, તો કે first of all we have to divide 0.10 divided by 0.10, it means R upon K. So 0.10 divided by 0.10, we get 1 rupees. So here 8 plus 1 કૌંસમાં 2. Why 2? 10 minus 8 is equal to 2 and whole divided by 0.10. Okay. Then next step is okay, multiplication. 1 into 2 is equal to 2. So 8 plus 2 divided by 0.10, it means 10 divided by 0.10. So here the market value is rupees 100. Okay. So according to the, if the internal rate of return is 10%, then the market value of share is 100. Okay. Then third, if the internal rate of return is 12%, if the internal rate of return is 12%, then what will be the market value? Let's calculate. So here the rate of internal rate is 12%. So 12 divided by 10. First of all we have to convert a percentage into the rupees. So 12 divided by 100, it means 0.12. Okay. So 0.12 છે એ તમારું R છે. So હવે તો કે put the values into the formula. So P is equal to D plus 0.12 divided by 0.10 કૌંસમાં 10 minus 8 in whole divided by 0.10. So according to the formula, 8 is equal to rate of dividend, it means 8 plus 0.12 upon 0.10, it means R upon K. કૌંસમાં E minus T is equal to 10 minus 8 in whole divided by K. K is equal to 0.10. Okay. Then next step is, okay, first of all we have to multiplication, or sorry, we have to divide it 0.12 divided by 0.10, right? So we can get that 8 is equal to 8 plus 1.2 divide into 2 because 10 minus 8 and whole divided by 0.10. So next step is 8 plus 1.2 into 2 divided by 0.10. Then 1.2 into 2 is equal to 2.4. 12 2s are 24. Here the point, that's why 2.4. So 8 plus 2.4 divided by 0.10. 8 plus 2.4 is equal to 10.4. 10.4 divided by 0.10. So 10.4 divided by 0.10, we get 104 rupees. So when the internal rate of return is 12%, at that time the market value of share is 104 rupees, 104. Then fourth, internal rate of return is 14%. When the internal rate of return is 14%, then what will be the market value? Let's see. So here the 14% share, and first of all we have to convert it into the rupees. So 14 divided by 100 is equal to 0.14. Right? So 0.14 છે internal rate of return છે. So let's put the value into the formula. So P is equal to 8, it means dividend, R upon K 0.14 divided by 0.10, કૌંસમાં 10 minus 8, E minus D in whole divided by 0.10, it means K. આ રીતનું ફર્સ્ટ સ્ટેપ આવશે. 0.14 છે, R ની જગ્યાએ બાકીની બધી જે વેલ્યુ છે એઝ ઇટ ઇઝ રહેશે. નેક્સ્ટ સ્ટેપ 0.14, 8 છે, રેટ ઓફ ડિવિડન્ડ 8 પ્લસ એમના 0.14 divided by 0.10 is equal to 1.4 and 10 minus 8 is equal to 2. So 1.4, 8 plus 1.4 into 2 in whole divided by 0.10. Then next step is 1.4 into 2 is equal to 2.4. So next step is 8 as it is. 1.4 into 2 is equal to 2.8 divided by 0.10. So 8 plus 2.8 is equal to શું આવશે? 10.8. So 10.8 divided by 0.10 is it means the market value of share is 108 rupees. And last is when the internal rate of return is 16%, then what will be the market value? So when internal rate of return is 16% is equal to R is equal to 16%, right? So first of all we have to 16 divided by 100. So we can get the value into the rupees. Internal rate 0.16. So put this value into the formula 0.16. First step is P is equal to D is means 8, R upon K it means 0.16 divided by 0.10, કૌંસમાં 10 minus 8 in whole divided by 0.10. So 0.16, first next step is 0.16 divided by 0.10, it means we get 1.6. So 8 plus 1.6, 10 minus 8 is equal to 2 divided by 0.10. So next step is R upon K નું solution લાવવું. Then 1.8 remains as it is. 8 remains as it is. 1.6 into 2 is equal to 3.2 divided by 0.10. 8 plus 3.2 is equal to 11.2. So 11.2 divided by 0.10 is equal to 112 rupees. So when the internal rate of return is 16%, at that time the market value of share is 112 rupees. So this is the sum when the internal rate of return is given into the percentage and we have to find out the market value of share. તો આ સમ છે એ અગાઉના બે સમ કરતાં થોડોક અલગ હતો, because here in this sum internal rate of return is given into the percentage, and according to that you have to find out the market value. So the third sum is completed. In the next lecture we will see about the fourth sum. Okay, thank you.